brighten things up here maybe a little bit. I've got a new I've got a new microphone position, and I've redid my desk. He's downstairs? Yeah. Let me see what's going on down there. What are you doing, man? You working?
He's outside.
Oh, he's outside.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounded like he was in the house. A loud bark now.
Loud bark now, Mr. Boy.
Thanks, man. Okay, so sorry, I had to get Rogan. He was at the door. Hey, Enoch, Michael, Scotty, Dakota Goodwin's all. What's up, son? I haven't seen you in forever, man. I love it. How's your fucking your injury, bro? Your leg, right? How's the pain? Is the pain oil helping? Let me know. I'd love to hear about it. I really hope it's helping you, homie. Doing a show for Gage, man, because he texted me and he's like, "Yo, you're looking for a video editor?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's already edited a video for me, and he's like, "Here's a link, man." I'm like, "Cool." I watched it. I was like, "It's good. I like it." I was like, "You misspelled a couple words," and I said, "If we're gonna do this, you got to make sure you got to spell check every word before we put that shit on the internet. It's got to be professional." He's like, "Oh, well, if I had known it was a test, I would have gone back and fixed everything." I'm like, "Fuck yeah, it's a test, man. I'm making sure you can do it, man." And part of doing the video editing is making sure you get your titling correct. It's all got to be perfect, man. It's got to be professional. That's why I want to do segments. It's got to have a professional appearance to it. It's got to come off as something that people are going to be like polished, edited, and packaged in a way that people are going to want to be there, that they'll be drawn to it. And you know, you got to get all your spelling right. That's one big thing. And another thing is the edits have to be smooth. And another thing is, while I loved that he used a video that showed, literally, it's another video from YouTube that shows what cigarette use does to your lungs. Oh, it's fucking horrible, man. I made a video a while back. I'm like, y'all need to watch this video. This guy takes like 500 cigarettes and he runs them through a machine that literally sucks the smoke through a water like a bong, right? And it sucks all the tar through the water. Then he takes the water and he pours it into a dish. It's helping with your pain and it's healing faster too. Dakota got a chainsaw cut on his leg and he's using my pain oil. I couldn't be happier, bro. Please send me some photos of it healing up. Maybe have a picture of the pain oil next to it too. I'm working on making the prototype official. Well, Gage, we got to talk about that. We got to talk about that official thing. I mean, there's a lot we got to talk about before it's official. But yeah, I'm going for uniformity, and I'm gonna have you hopefully do certain things at the beginning and the end of each video, and it's all gonna be the exact same thing, so people know that they're getting the oh cool, I'm watching a 3-minute or a 5-minute segment of Trending A, and it's all gonna go to your channel, bro. You're gonna own all of it. It's all your video. It's all your work. So it's all gonna go up on your channel, and then I'm just gonna link to your channel. That way, you get the credit for your work. But we've got a lot of stuff to go over. One of the things we got to go over, you can't use somebody else's video. So you put a clip of another YouTube video in a video that you're going to put my name on. You absolutely can't do that. You're going to get your channel taken down for copyright violation just for having that video up on your channel. You should edit that whole thing out. You can only use my material. Even if I am showing something else on my show and it appeared on my show, we still can't risk it. You can't reproduce somebody else's work. So those little segments have got to be done right, man, and we'll talk about it. Now's not the time, but you and I are going to talk. So, congratulations to you, Gage. You're my new editor-in-chief, and that's your title, Editor-in-Chief, Trendy As Davers. And I want to welcome you to being my first employee. It's great to have you, and I want everybody to know that you're doing what you're doing, because I'm just ecstatic that one of you finally just fucking stepped up. And it's like, I'm going to do it, man. I've got some skills. I can throw them in there, and I can help make this better. Hey, man, if this blows up, and I start making money off of it, you're going to get a fucking salary, homie, and anybody else that's working for me will too. If I can justify it, I'm paying salaries. You know, I need it. I need the help. So I'm not afraid to admit it either. You know, I can't do this on my own. I'm not a Superman. You know, there's a lot of super people out there on the internet. I ain't one of them. I've known that for years. Can I delete the first video? Sure, you can delete it, Gage. You can set it for private. You can delete it. Whatever you want to do, bro. I suggest you delete it and we redo it. You know, just stick with my footage and keep other people off. Make them short, make them sweet. We'll talk about the titling because that's going to be super important. You know, when I used to do short videos, it would be just a black screen at the beginning for about 10 seconds, maybe less, maybe like 5 seconds. It would just say Trendy As Dabbers. Or we could do like Trendy Nay live show. But I think Trendy As Dabbers would be better. Just the word, all capitals, Trendy As Dabbers, right in the center of the screen. Big, fat, bold letters. And then the cut of me. And then going out, links to Twitter, Instagram, my Facebook pages, and of course the YouTube channel should be mentioned as well. All the important links so that people know how to find me. Hey, Jugs. Capper, cheers. Hey, look at the time. It's almost top of the hour. Top of the hour, top of the hour. Time for a dab and taking a shower. Okay, we're going to have fun. We're going to have fun tonight. Dave Campione, Trendy Mafia, Old School. What? Tristan Schweinbold. What's going on? Hey, Tristan, you can call me Nay. Nice to meet you. They call me Nay, N-A-Y. It's my nickname. Just let you know right off the bat. You can call me Nay. All right, cheers, everybody. No law regarding cannabis. I like to say that. Like, I'd like to have that at the beginning of every video. Trendy As Dabbers with the Nay face above it. That'd be cool as shit. And then at the end, it could say no law regarding cannabis and have all the links. Yo, Dean. Hey, Josh, like Toes and Tattoos, Kelly. You guys want to share this in large groups for me? Let's blow up a show, man. Let's blow it up. Everybody share it in large groups right now, but don't get crazy. I don't want you to get in trouble. 1 or 2 shares in large groups, okay? Had a fantastic dinner. Andrea cooks like amazing. And tonight we had, you know, like the real ham that you get off of a big old side of ham. Yeah, we had one of those, like a honey roasted ham. And cheese slider sandwiches that were fucking out of this world. And then she made a Hawaiian macaroni salad that was fucking out of this world. And I really enjoyed it. It was a great dinner. Are your live streams on the same time every day? Marla Kimball Weaver. No. But I try to. Gage, you're writing this down. You and I are going to talk, Gage. Don't worry, bro. You and I are going to be talking. All right? We'll be FaceTiming and all that shit. You know? That's what my messenger is fucking for. So I can talk to somebody like you when I need to. And you and I are going to be talking a lot. You know, I just needed one person to just step up. Just needed one person to say, I'll do it. You know, even if you don't know how to edit videos, just be like, hey, man, I'm just going to take a chance and say, Nay, I don't know how to edit videos, but I'll learn, man. Because I know you need the help. That would have been so cool. But you know what? This is great because he already knows what the fuck he's doing. So, Ryan, what's up? Dakota, hey, it works. I love it. Thank you. And I'll get those to you. And I can send before Stitches and Healing. Yes. Excellent, bro. Excellent. Thank you. CIA, it's not a goatee. It's a beard. Thanks. Goatee is short. Beard is not. It's a fucking beard. You know? You don't put beard balm in a goddamn goatee. Beard balm. You see that? Beard. That's your key word right there, son. It doesn't say goatee anywhere on there. It just says beard. I'm just pretending. I'm not gonna get into that right now. I'm not gonna bomb it right now. I did this morning and I'll put plenty in, and I got enough to last me through the evening as well. It's still holding its format, its formations. Yo, Ryan Rawson, what's up? Gage, to be honest, I just learned today. Hey, Gage, that's all I needed, bro. I just needed somebody to step up. And you did. And, man, thank you. I needed that so bad, man. I needed just somebody in my life to step up.
Oh, nice.
I'm all ready for you. Yeah, honest Amish, how dare you call it a goatee? You knew it was a beard. You're trolling me, bitch. Hey, Rogan, no. Rogan.
Leave Dolce alone.
Leave Dolce alone!
Yeah, my shoe.
Why are you so mean to Dolce? Leave Dolce alone! Oh, leave Dolce alone!
No. Look at my shoe.
Oh, that shoe needs to
Bastard.
be up. That shoe needs to be up high.
The shoe's done. Are you serious? Look at the bottom of it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. The shoe needs to be up high.
Bastard.
You know what? I'm gonna buy you a new shoe. I'm gonna get you a new one. You go order it. I'm gonna pay for it. I'm gonna get you new.
But from now on, you got to keep them up off the floor. That'll teach you to keep your shit off the floor, right? As having a puppy. Oh my goodness. Nothing will teach you faster. What? What? Did he do something else? Did he rip something else up?
No, just ran into the front of me. I turned around.
He's so cute. Oh my god. How can you yell at that little thing? So cute. He's so cute. A goatee is only on the chin. A beard is grown from jaw to jaw. No, it's not. A beard's not grown from jaw to jaw. Dude, it's as long as it's on your face and it's not short. Go look up the definition of a goatee, man. It's a short beard. That's the definition of a goatee, a short beard on the chin. This is not a short fucking beard, bro. It's not short at all. It's not a goatee. You fucking idiot. I'm kidding. You're not an idiot. I like having this argument with my friends, so you're cool. It's cool. It's just that I'm right and you're wrong, and that's fine. You can continue to be wrong. All I know is I'm going to be off grid, and you might not be. And let me tell you something. Nothing feels better than when you are on the internet talking to climate change deniers and you say those words to them. Say, well, bub, you better hope you're right because I'm off grid and you're probably not. And if I'm right and you're wrong, that's a hell of a gamble to be making. Hell of a gamble. So it's nice to have that pair of aces to just pull those out and say, yeah, I'm going off grid. How about you? Oh, well, you know, climate change is a hoax. Oh, well, good. Good luck to you. Best of luck to you. Best of luck to you, buddy. I'm wishing you the best of luck. You know, however much luck you're going to need if you don't have a source of water, you know? Or like we found today, antibiotics. That's a big one, right? Venetia Mahathi is Debbie Guzman, neighbor. You're funny. Oh, Debbie Guzman's neighbor. Venetia, what a pretty name. I love that name, Venetia. Mahathi? 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 Marla. That's a beard. Thank you, Marla. Thank you, Marla. Truffles are disappearing, Tristan. Schweinbold. Schweinbold, that's a strong name. Schweinbold. It's got really good percussion. Schweinbold. See, just Googled the video. It said a goatee is a style of facial hair incorporating hair on a man's chin, but not his cheeks. Oh, bullshit. What, bro, you get your definition from wherever the fuck you want. A goatee is a beard. Ah! Oh, CIA. I'm doing a dab for you. Dude, I highly appreciate you for saying that this is a beard. Thank you. I appreciate you, bro, and I'm going to do a dab for you right now. It's the CIA. And you know what? You should consider using your, more of a name. Be somebody. Be, like I'm Nay. Be somebody I could call you something instead of Sia. It's like Sia. But this is for you, CIA. Cheers. Thank you for calling it a beard. I do appreciate that. No law regarding cannabis. And look at the time. Would you just look at the time? Sometimes things just seem to work out here on Trendy As Dabbers. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a nice fat dab at 10 after, which is 7:10 everywhere. No law regarding cannabis, guys. Cheers. And if you could, please share this in large groups on Facebook. Thanks, guys. Do it right now. No, dude, you don't get it like that. You don't get to win this. I'm sorry. I'm smoking this for you, but you don't get to turn it around all of a sudden and say we're both right. We're not both right. It's not a goatee. It's a beard. A goatee, the definition says a short beard. So you're wrong and I'm right. Why don't you try to stand up, grow a sack of balls real quick, and impress me, CIA. Impress me. And say, you know what, you're right. It is a beard. It's not a goatee. A goatee is short, and that's long. And you're right, Nay. You're 100% right, and I'm 100% wrong. It's not a fucking goatee. I've had goatees before, so I know what they are. You want to see what a goatee looks like? Here, I'm going to show you what a goatee looks like. If I had a goatee, there, see that? And a little bit of hair right there. That's a fucking goatee. This is a beard. You see the difference? Now stand up and be a man. Come on, I guess you're a man, CIA. Or a woman. How about this? Be the adult in the room. Stand the fuck up and admit that you're wrong. Not, oh, you're right and I'm right after I do a fucking dab for you. No. You don't get it like that. That's not how you get it. You don't get to do that shit. You're wrong. Say you're wrong. Goatees are short and beards are long. Did you hear that? Oh! What? That was beautiful. That was poetry in motion. That was literally poetry in motion. Writing that shit as I go here, folks. Come on. Be impressed. I always thought a beard was hair all the way around. Well, Zach, maybe you should go look up the definition of goatee on the internet and you'll find out that it says a short beard. Well, a goatee is a beard. It's just a short one. Do you understand it? While a goatee is a beard is not a goatee. Do you see how that works? It's like a Ford is a car, but a car isn't necessarily a Ford. You see how, do you understand how classifications like that work? Like, Rogan is a American bully, and he's a dog. But there were 2 dogs in my yard today. They were not American bullies. You understand it yet? You get it yet? You know, sometimes it concerns me how much work I have to go through to make you guys see how fucking stupid you are. It's work, man. It's like I gotta walk through fucking flaming hoops. Just so you guys can see how fucking dumb you are. No, a goatee is a short beard, bro. You want me to look it up on the internet? It's a short beard. It's a short beard, man. A goatee is a short beard. Look it up, man. Google it. No question is too stupid. Oh, Kepper, you're such a fucking troll. You're such a fucking troll. Kepper, just about any question at this point that you ask me is going to be a stupid question. Guaranteed. No, that's not. You're just making shit up now, CIA. Now you're just making shit up. Now, see, you're being obnoxious now. You're being fucking obnoxious. Yeah, okay, you ready? A goatee on Google. Here you go. A small, sometimes pointed beard. Small beard. Not small. Beard. Not a goatee. You fucking idiot. Now I've proved you wrong, and now I'm going to show you the literal... I Googled it. I put it right on Google. All right? Look at this. Goatee definition. Hold on, I'm having a hard time pulling this up here. Here we go. Here. Goatee. A small, sometimes pointed beard. Small beard. Did you get it yet, you fucking moron? God, man. It's like, I don't know what the fuck I gotta do to fucking get through to some of these idiots. But guess what, CIA? You got blocked. I guess it's still Sunday. It must still be a block party weekend on Trendy Ass Dabbers. Holy shit, it is. Holy shit, it is. Block party weekend. You're gone, buddy. I literally proved you wrong. I literally proved you wrong. And you know how? Because I've Googled it before, because I've had the same conversation with other people. You fucking idiot. Wow, small. Huh, what do you know? That's the very first definition of a goatee. It's small, like your fucking brain. Maybe if you think of it that way, you'll remember it next time. Next time before you make an ass out of yourself on the fucking internet. All right? And everybody, we can all learn from this. I know you guys are like, oh my God, this guy's wasting time. No. This is exactly what the problem with society is today. There's definitions, there's words. We've all agreed on these words. That's why we have dictionaries. The words are there for us to look up and reference, and yet simple facts just go right over people's heads. You could just look this one up. Look it up in a book, and it's right there for your fucking lying eyes to see. Yo, Wallflower, guess what? Guess what? You're blocked. And guess what? Peter, you're blocked. And let's see, Sack Corny Keg, you're blocked. And let's see, anybody else want to deny facts with me? Anybody else want to argue facts? 4 fucking blocks in a row. Anybody else? Who says this is a goatee and not a beard? Come on. Come on. Bring it on. Anybody? Anybody? Because I'm in the mood to block your fucking lying asses right now because it's proving a point, okay? The point is this. For the people out there that deny facts to your face, boot them out of your fucking lives. Boot them out of your lives. You know why? Because there's something wrong with them. You know, they think it's cool to fucking distort facts. And when I want to fucking look up a definition for anything, I Google it, and I'll tell you why. Because everyone's got access to Google. Everyone's got access to it. You got Google on your phone, you got Google on your computer, you got Google everywhere you fucking look. You got Google up your fucking asses. So, use it. Use Google. Type in a word, put the letters DEF after it, and the most popular common definition will pop up. The one accepted by the most amount of people. Yeah, I got nothing for these people. I've got no sympathy for them. I've got no time for them. You know, all I've got time for is another fucking... I'm switching over here, Enoch. If Enoch's watching, we're switching over to Flar. We're switching over to,
Can I have a dab first?
No. You can now smoke bubble hash.
Oh, that's different.
What's that?
That's different.
All right. Come check it out. I just changed my mind really fast right as we were talking. I was like, oh no, I got this bubble. I'm thinking I'm going to do that instead. Really late. Enoch's like, switch. Did I throw you off with the bubble hash, bro? Hope you had some hash. Do you see all that smoke? Holy moly. Smooth, huh? Still taste the water in it. I don't care what anybody says. How good they think their fucking bubble hash or their full melt is. I always taste the fucking...
Bubble hash is really good in edibles too.
Is it?
It's really good in coconut oil in the crock pot. It comes out so clean. You refrigerate it and it just comes right to the top. It's so clean.
Dean says, nay, I don't think we have to wait 500 years for idiocracy to be here. I know, it's here now. It is for some people. I mean, when you can't grasp a silly concept, and I literally put it into a great analogy. Look, a Ford is a car, but a car isn't necessarily a Ford. It's like it went right over his fucking head. A small beard, that's a goatee. A small beard. Has nothing to do with the amount of area it takes up on your chin. Oh, it's the amount of area it takes. No, it's not. It's the size of the fucking thing. It's a noun. It's an object. It's a person, place, or thing. We just had a whole show about edibles this morning or yesterday.
Wait till you see this treat I just made.
Look at that smoke. That shit burns. It's so nice not have that fucking rain out there anymore. I like good full milk. Yeah, I still taste it. I don't care how good people say it is. I always taste. I always taste the water in the water hash. I don't make the edibles. I just contribute the active ingredient.
I make the edibles.
Nobody cares, Harley.
Imagine sleeping in
Yeah, we're in Northern California. What's water taste like? Whatever's in the water, right? So if there's chlorine, if there's calcium, if there's nitrates, if there's water can have all kind phosphates, right? All of these things. And if you're not using perfectly pure water, then I fucking taste this shit. I taste it in this. Reminds me of being in a sauna. Like when you're inhaling the steam. So yeah, minerals. Exactly, Kepper. Uh-huh. It tastes chalky. Chalky is the best way I can describe it.
It's like bubble hash.
It tastes like bubble hash. It does.
Bubble hash.
It
Like,
does.
they're like, what does it taste? It tastes like bubble hash.
Well, it tastes chalky to me.
Yeah.
It tastes chalky. Like I just
Bubble
smoke chalk.
hash pretty much tastes the same to me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's what I
Like,
say.
It's less bubble hashy, or it's.
This is what I say.
You know what I mean?
It tastes like bubble hash. I guarantee you. Give me flour, give me a dab, give me bubble hash, and blindfold me and let me hit each one, and I'll tell you which one the fucking bubble hash is. I'll know every time.
Yeah. Totally.
I will taste that water every time.
Any of it.
They haven't found water pure enough to make their bubble hash in to give to me that I won't detect all that shit in there. Hun, would you let the cat in, please? Thank you. Kitty cat on the window, we don't care who we don't go. We won't let him in though, because we don't know. There's a kitty cat on the window. Kitty cat on the window. That's a good description. Thank you, Kepper. Kepper, you haven't even...
What's your tail? What's your tail?
he leaves his tail through that door
I
all
know,
the time.
he stands there.
It's
All-
almost
all
like
of them
he's-
do it. All of them do it.
it's like he's
Like,
testing
they're
you.
just like on their slaves.
Just go ahead and break my tail. I
Yeah,
don't care.
I work for you guys.
Something good to think about.
In and out, in and out, in and out.
Kitty cat on the window. Is there a beep going somewhere?
Yes.
What is that all about?
It's the oven.
Are you baking?
I was.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
it's a miracle I can even hear that with my bad hearing. I still hear it.
I know.
You want me to turn it off?
No.
because you don't want to forget it. I don't see much full melt. Nitrogen cycle. Yeah, Greg. Something. I like full melt more than rosin. What? Oh, I don't. Yeah, let's watch the world burn. Woo! No, I'm saying, right? Look, watch while you can, guys. The revolution will not be televised. Unfortunately. You know, I'll tell you what's going to happen. I can just see it, man. This fucking Greta, she's going to start a movement. These morons, they're going to start tearing down power plants and shit. And it's going to become an epidemic. And they're just going to, they're going to collapse society.
Just a Dixie cup full of it.
Enjoy. I like shatter and everything, but I like the it took me about as long as it took me to block you from my live show, douchebag. That's how long it took me. I feel like it has all the flavor. I keep hearing full melt. What does that mean? Full melt? Okay, you've got full melt, and then you've got bubble hash. And full melt is when you put it, you can literally dab it on a fucking dabber, and it will bubble, it will melt, and it will dissolve just like a dab. You can't do that with bubble hash. Rogan, no. If you put bubble hash on a dabber, it'll smolder and get all sooty, and it won't burn smoothly, and it won't turn into a liquid like full melt will. And that's why they call it full melt, because it fully melts when you heat it. So there's bubble hash, and then there's full melt hash. And the way you make full melt hash is you use a tighter micron screen, so you get just the trichome heads. Rogan, come here. Rogan, come in here. Rogan, come here. Ah, Rogan! Rogan, come here. Rogan, you want a cookie? You want a cookie? Rogan, you want a cookie? Yeah, I bet you do. Well, you're not getting one because you're being a bad boy. Oh yeah, you heard that, didn't you? He is so freaking big, this thing. He is just so big. I use him like a comforter when I'm laying on the couch. I put him right on top of me.
You'd be fucking wet.
He just puts his face right here, and he's so warm. He just warms me right up. He's so big. You like 73? The 73 micron? Yep, different microns will give you different results. And different strains will fit through those heads. And the reason why is because trichome heads vary in size. Oh, this is all new to you? Mary Robin. Kepper, I hope some trendies learn something hearing you talk about hash. I don't know. You want another one? You want another
No.
one? Okay.
I'm seeing if you wanted to hit it. It's going. There's a lot of hash.
That's it. Who's he chasing now? Hey! Rogan, you're up to no good. Stop it. It's like he goes from, it's like a pinball. I call him a bowling ball, but he's a fucking pinball. Bowling ball goes in a straight line. This one, Ding, 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 ba, 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 ding, ding, bonus. Ding, 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 ding. 8 more balls. Ah, ba, 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 ba. Oh, God. It's crazy. Yeah. So, let's talk about this. Will be a fun discussion for those of you who don't understand it. Okay. Let's just talk about composting really quick. Okay. Really quick conversation. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Composting. All right. Now, if your name is Gage, you're gonna look at what time it is on this video. You're gonna, oh, it's about 10:33 in the video where he starts talking about, and you're gonna write that down on a piece of paper, and you're gonna write the word composting next to it. All right. So, composting is the secret to growing gigantic vegetables, fruit, and buds. And it's a simple technique. I'm going to tell you how to do it really fast. When you're in the kitchen, you save all of your scraps except for your oils and your meats and your fats. Don't save those. You just get rid of that shit.
It's vegetables.
Anything vegetable related, fruit, vegetable, coffee grounds, eggshells, okay? And coffee grounds are great because you get a lot of those and it already looks like soil consistency. Full of nitrogen, really good to put in your soil. It will just add to it. You just save all that stuff up and you start a pile outside and with dirt. And I just use local dirt because I've got really good local dirt. It's full of red worms, you know, those red wigglers. So I just take that dirt and I make a pile. And then every few weeks, I have a Glad storage bag that I put all of the scraps into and I keep it sealed. I keep it under the sink. And when it fills up, I go outside and any other large vegetables that weren't in the bag or whatever, I take a watermelon rinds or anything. I go out to the compost pile, I dig a hole, I dump all that crap in there. I usually take my shovel and chop it up and put a bunch of dirt on top of it. So what are you spinning around for, buddy? He just did like a double 360 on the ground. He spun around 2 times, full spins. And then you wet it, and then you cover it with a tarp. And then whenever it comes time to plant, whether you're planting vegetables, fruits, or flowers, plants, or shrubs, anything, or cannabis, you take that compost and you mix it with perlite, okay? You put a whole bunch of perlite in it so you can see the perlite dots all in it, okay? Mix it with extra soil, and then start throwing in other things, okay? And write this down if you want to learn, because I'm going to go through it really fast, and we're not going to talk about it anymore because I want to smoke some more. Okay, you ready? Here it goes. The 3 B's are the most important thing you will put in your soil, okay? They are bone meal, blood meal, and bat guano. And when you think about it, what are those things? What they represent is an animal that dies on the floor of the forest, anywhere, and the body rots, and the bones rot, and the blood rots into the dirt and everything, right? And anything inside the bladder or whatever, like bat guano, right? Everything. It goes into the soil. It enriches the soil. The microbes in there devour it, and it becomes part of, right? So the bone meal for the bones, the blood meal for the blood. It's easy to remember. Just think of a decaying carcass. And bat guano. Okay, those are your 3 B's. Everything else is just whatever. Anything that says meal on it, whether it's alfalfa meal, a fish bone meal, fish meal, which is just ground up fish, kelp meal, any other kind of meals that your garden center will have almost all of this stuff, and it's very inexpensive. Pour it right there in your compost soil. Okay? Now, I recommend earthworm castings. It's one of the best things you can add to this compost. Earthworm castings are fucking great. You want worms in there, you want the earthworm castings in there. You can use any other kind of manure. I don't recommend things that smell really bad, but you can, people want to compost their own shit and whatever. I don't recommend that. I don't want to fucking, I know. I don't recommend anything like that. I don't recommend cow or horse manure, any of that shit. However, chicken shit and rabbit shit is really fucking good. So if you've got access to chicken shit, if you've got access to rabbit shit, that stuff works really good in your compost. And there you go. And then you plant, and then And then don't forget to water with compost tea. And I got to tell you how to make that really fast. You take a filter bag. You get a 20-pound filter bag off of Amazon. They're not expensive. It's got a zipper on it. Open it up. Go out to your compost pile. Get a shovel. Get some nice rich compost and throw it right in your bag. Get yourself a 55-gallon olive barrel. Okay? Fill it with water. Take your bag, your compost bag, drop it in there. Drop in an air filter. Not an air filter. An air bubbler. One of those things that you put in a fish tank with a little filter stone on the bottom. And drop a pump down in there, water pump, to swirl the water around. So you're swirling the water and you're oxygenating it at the same time. You can put the cover back on and leave that. Within 12 hours, you've got compost tea. That will last you all season long. People tell you it only lasts for a day. It only lasts for 2 days. Yeah, well, why the fuck do I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-pound fucking cannabis trees in my front yard, motherfucker? Why? It's because I was pouring compost tea on those plants every fucking opportunity that I could force myself to go down there and do it. And I'm telling you, if you do everything that I just told you, you will grow 4 pounds on a cannabis tree outside if you have full sunlight. And if you have full sunlight, even better than mine, you'll grow even bigger trees. Promise you that. Greg, that's a great question. I would avoid the fish scraps as well. Now, fish scraps are good when you grind them up and they don't attract other animals like raccoons and bears and things to your compost pile. You don't want to do that, and fish will attract them. There's plenty of fish bone meal and fish meal, and you put that in the soil, and you don't have to worry about attracting those animals like that stuff will. If you dry it up and you use it, you're fine. You know, kelp meal is fantastic. Cottonseed meal. There's so many different kinds of meals out there. They're very low in the nutrient supply percentages, but that's what makes them so good. You throw a bunch of it in there, and it's always in your soil, and your plants will always have those little bit of nutrients that they need when they need them. If they're constantly taking everything they can, and every time you pour that compost tea in there, you're encouraging those roots to start uptaking more nutrients. Now, you can learn all of this by going to my website, trendyasdabbers.com. It's all free information. I'm not trying to sucker you. You click the link at the top of the screen when you get there, and it says grow 4 pounds, and you can get all that information and more. Okay? It talks about everything. You'll use tea next season. You're double logged in. Thank you for the double login. So just remember trendyasdabbers.com, and click the link at the top of the screen that says grow 4 pounds. And all that information is free. It's right there for you. Whenever you need it, you can share it with anybody. You can use that to your advantage. It works on tomatoes. It works on zucchinis. It works on cucumbers. It works on potatoes. It works on any kind of vegetable. And if you guys think I'm full of shit, you know, you can shove these up your ass. Here we go. These came from my garden. These are a result of using compost tea and compost soil, just like I just taught you. If you want to be able to grow vegetables like this, that you can make amazing zucchini bread out of this stuff. You can have zucchini in pasta and stir fry and salads, and you know, I've had zucchini steaks. They're fucking out of this world, man. £6 and 5 pounds. 6-pounder and a 5-pounder. I wouldn't be surprised if this one still weighed 6 pounds. This one may have shrunk a little bit. Can I have one? Thank you. Forget about it. Mmm. Mmm. Peanut butter. Mmm. Instagram, Trendy Guys Dabbers. We already talked about that, Raymond. So you guys go back and watch this show, or Gage will put up an excerpt of it. I had no idea. It's like I hear the oven. It's like, don't worry about it.
What?
I'm like, I hear the oven. You're like, don't worry about it. You're saying I'm a king? Oh. We did a late night show, didn't we? Holy shit, look at us go. On the late night tip. Greg's like, what parallel do you live on? I don't fucking know, bro. I'm at 3,000 feet. I'm up there where Lake Tahoe probably is. If you can figure out where Lake Tahoe is, I'm probably on that parallel. Oh, you're at 700, Kepper? Yeah, we're up at 3,000 feet up here. It can snow at weird temperatures, you know. You can go outside in t-shirt and shorts in the snow. It's fucking crazy. Until you're barefoot and your feet freeze on the ice, but... Hey, Jinmin. So, you guys are all up on everything? You guys are all up on 2178. You guys are up on our accelerated extinction. The fact that it was because hemp cannabis was banned in 1937 that we're all going extinct here, and that people have already started going extinct. People have already started migrating. Millions of people have been affected by climate change, and millions of people have been affected by climate change driven disasters, myself included, and I'm talking about the fires here. And you may have been, involved in power outages or rain events or snowing events or floods. Maybe even hurricanes you've been. But one thing that we can all remember is most of the big cities of the world are on the coasts. And, we're fooling ourselves if we think we're going to be able to do something about this. Does it give an advantage growing outside depending on the parallel you're on? I don't know. Florida is a lot more south than we are, and things grow fine in Florida. You know, if I had a piece of land in Florida and I had full sunlight, I'd grow giant fucking cannabis trees, bro. I just need full. Fuck yeah, it's Florida.
Yeah, but it's really.
That's why they call it Florida.
Yeah,
It's
but it's really moist out there. Like it's so easy to get mold. Like if you grow outside, you're so easy to get mold. It's really humid there.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with mold when I grew outside there.
Really?
No, not at all. I'd never even seen powdery mildew until I came here. But
Really?
yeah. But that might just be, you know, I don't know, the humidity's way up in Florida. You're right. It's way more humid there. But then again, we've got some good humidity up here,
I've always known it to be
especially right
best
now.
for it to get like really, really hot and then really, really cold, like right before harvest. Wherever you grow. Right? Outside.
Mm-hmm.
Especially for like purples and anything of that tree.
I grew a tree that was probably it was probably 12 feet tall. It looked like a fucking Christmas tree. It turned out to be a male plant, but I just let it grow anyway. I didn't give a fuck because it was the only one I was growing. And it got to be like 12 feet tall. It was beautiful. This beautiful giant fucking tree.
What was it?
It was a male cannabis plant from bag seed.
Bag seed?
Uh-huh. From a bag that I had bought. I had a seed in it, you know.
Oh.
So I just put it in the front yard, and there's a fucking sprinkler every morning. Watered it every day. I didn't have to.
It's weird.
I was putting. I'm so embarrassed to say this. I was literally putting Miracle Grow on it. Don't you fucking dare tell anybody I said that.
People that do that.
Oh God. But I stopped putting Miracle Grow on it, and it started growing, just because it was in a flower bed which had good soil in it, and it just grew on its own, man. I forgot all about that bitch because it was a male. My dad fucking the fucking yard guy told my dad. My dad ripped it out. It's like, what a dick. Yeah, I grew it right in front of my dad's window of his bathroom. He didn't even know there was a cannabis tree right in front of his fucking window. It was there for months. It was huge. And the best thing about it is their bathroom's on the front of the house. They had this giant brick wall that went around as a privacy wall, and the plant was behind that wall, so nobody even knew it was there. Yeah, it's been raining for the past week. Snowing, then it was raining. I fucking love it. You're like, I didn't give a fuck. Straight faced. My dad and I have a long history. Butting heads. What can I say? How long did it take till he noticed it? Well, let's say I planted it in February, and he found that bitch in like August, and I'm telling you, it was huge. It was a shade tree by the time he yanked that bitch out of the ground. It was a fucking shade tree. And, you know, and I knew it was a male. I knew it wasn't going to have buds on it. Had these giant cannabis leaves on it. You know, I knew it was cannabis. Came out of my bag. You know, I knew it was cannabis. I just knew there were no buds on it. I was like, man, something's wrong. You know, I don't know what I'm doing, but I don't know. This just doesn't have buds on it. And someone said, "Oh, you've probably got a male plant." And I was like, "Yeah, it's a male plant. Because there's no buds on it." They're like, "Yeah, there won't be any buds on that." There were no buds on it. It was basically hemp. All right, you guys. I hope you all had fun tonight. I will see you on the next show. Stay trendy. No law regarding cannabis. If you want to help me out, I'm going to ask you once again, please head on over to your Twitter accounts and follow Trendy As Dabbers. If you don't have a Twitter account, they're free. They're fun. And you can do all kinds of cool stuff on Twitter, like follow Trendy As Dabbers and retweet Trendy As Dabbers by hitting that little square that's the 2 arrows, and then retweet with message, and then or with retweet with plot with reply or whatever, and put at, and then make attention to whoever people that you think would be interested in maybe having me on their show. I would greatly appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much for helping out. No law regarding cannabis. Remember that, guys. No law regarding cannabis. It's a state of mind, man. It's a state of mind. You know, we're smarter than other people, guys. The people that say no law regarding cannabis, you guys get it. And you're smarter than other people. People that say, oh no, we need laws, whatever, they're not as smart as you. They can't think outside the box. And y'all should be proud of yourselves. If you guys are saying no law regarding cannabis, and you're smart enough to know we're never going to have that until the society collapses, then of course there won't be any law regarding cannabis. I'm not advocating for no society. But I do know that that's what's going to happen. The most important thing to remember is, as long as there's morons in power, there's always going to be laws regarding cannabis, guys, okay? So I just don't want you guys thinking that, you know, we're gonna get that. We're not ever gonna see that. It's a state of mind. Okay? That's what no law regarding cannabis is. If there were no laws regarding cannabis, the world would be a better place. Humanity would have lived longer if there were no laws regarding cannabis. That's a fact. Humanity would have survived much longer. Guy McPherson says 1,000, maybe 5,000 more years we would have got. But we wanted to burn fossil fuels, you know, but we wanted to do what one man felt was more important. William Randolph Hearst. So remember that, guys. Okay? Remember that. No law regarding cannabis. Go to my website, trendyasdabbers.com. Please go check out all the places you can find Trendy As Dabbers on the internet. And support, guys. Okay? Support all of the people that you like to watch. Support David Pakman and support, you know, Jordan Sheridan. He's doing really good. He's just starting his movement and he's taking off. So check out Jordan Sheridan, Jimmy Dore, Kyle Kalinske, you know, and so many others, man. Ron Placone. Guys, go watch all those people, okay? They ignore me. I want you to know that. I go on my show every day, and I shout all of them out, and they, with the exception, I'm sorry, with the exception, I've had a conversation with David Pakman on his show, and Ron Placone had an email correspondence with me, and Joe Rogan a long time ago, long before we had social media. But on the internet, Joe Rogan and I had an exchange too, which was really cool, and it inspired me. But none of the other people that I endorse. Oh, and Jordan Sheridan did too. He reads my things. You know, Jimmy Dore and Jordan Sheridan read my stuff when I post them on the super chats. But you got to pay for that, and they're not actually talking to you. But they do say your name and they do read your shit. And I have them say no law regarding cannabis. I don't know what that means. You know, no law regarding cannabis. Okay, Trendy As Dabbers. Okay, Trendy As Dabbers. Help me out, people. Get it out there. Get these messages out there, all right? Work for me. And be like Gage. Everyone be like Gage. Help out. Gage, thank you, son. I'll be talking to you really soon. All right, take care, everybody. Peace.
Oh my God, Uncle, give me another peanut butter cookie. It's a special nice.